everybody. Welcome to Kesanuma. This is a beautiful port town in Iwate Prefecture. Miyagi, Miyagi. I knew it. I knew it. All right, it's right. It's pretty close up there to Iwate, but this is Miyagi Prefecture. The Sendai would be the prefectural capital, and this is a completely different scene. Almost 10 years ago. How you doing, everybody? I'm in Kesanuma because I wanted to, not quite yet. I'm going to be talking with Eddie, who is going to be sharing his experience, and we're going to talk about this amazing town, Kesanuma. I came here after the Great Tohoku earthquake about a month later, and this area was devastated. It looks completely different now than it did back then. I came here in 2015, part of a video that I put on YouTube with a train, the Pokemon with You train, which comes from Ichinoseki to here, Kesanuma. It's a fantastic route, the Ofunato line. And I've seen over the last 10 years the evolution of this town, and it's really amazing to see what it looks like today. And since we're getting closer to the 10th year anniversary to remember what happened on that day, I thought it'd be great to talk with Eddie and have him share his experiences, and also he has a presentation he's going to show us about to learn more about this town. And over the next 48 hours, I'm going to be here in Kesanuma, show you around the city, see what it looks like today. I'm sure you can find videos on YouTube that show exactly what happened. Some of them were taken from up there on the hill, which is where everybody went on that day. Now I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to get my mask on here. I'm going to introduce you to Eddie, who has a very unique perspective. How you doing, Eddie?
Hi.
So let's introduce you a little bit. So you were here on that day on March 11th, 2011.
Yes, I was management my hotel. It's on the hill over there.
Oh,
White
okay.
one.
Oh yeah, I see it over
Yeah.
there.
Unfortunately, I closed that place 3 years ago.
Oh. What do you do now?
Right now, I am doing for like this tourism industry connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hope, when I came here in 2015, my hope was, by making that video, was to try to bring more people to come to Kesanuma, and it did work. Japan Rail has a new train line, the Pokemon train, which brought a lot of people here. But now with COVID, there's not a lot of people coming to Kesanuma. What's the city like today compared to 10 years ago? It looks completely different.
Yeah, the city was totally devastated, attacked by a huge tsunami.
Yeah.
And after that, reconstruction was really advanced and already remaking. So that this is Naiwan Bay here.
Yeah.
Was there are many boats are here, but right now it's some of the boat is coming back, and Kesanuma is one of the fishing port in Japan. So there is a big tuna fishing boat over behind the hill over there.
Okay.
So many boat was sunk, attacked by a tsunami, but people build up new boat, and right now is our fishing industry is little by little coming back.
Yeah.
And also at the same time, the tourism is our main industry. It is slowly come back, people.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And I know that Japan in general has really relied a lot on tourism. But for me, in 2015, when I came, this is all construction. Zutto koji da ne.
Yeah.
It
It takes long time. It's already 9 years, and first couple of years we couldn't get in this area.
Oh wow.
It's totally covered and constructed. Actually, this base is still under construction. It's maybe next year spring. It's totally complete.
Right.
And maybe tomorrow you will see that there is another big bridge over there.
Yeah.
Behind the hill. One is across the bay, and one is there is an island, mouth of the bay.
Right.
The peninsula to island, we have another bridge. There is 2 bridge already completed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of you have seen the videos from YouTube. Kesanuma was one of those videos. Where were you on that day? Up there on the hill?
Yeah, I was in that hotel, and then look at the ocean. So the wave was
There's the hotel there.
yeah, the wave was too high. It's about 8 to 10 meter high.
Wow.
So nobody expecting such a big tsunami. So we feel very fear and going up to that mountain over there,
Up there,
top
yeah.
of the mountain, and we saw that catastrophic of our city, devastated, totally. Everybody lose the word and just shaking and look at that. Wow, this is real or not real, just like a movie. And after that, there are some 22 heavy duty oil tank was the mouth of the bay,
Yeah.
which was exploded. So
Wow.
totally all of fire here. The ocean was a fire, you know.
So basically, you were telling me before the tsunami hit, the water just emptied out.
Yeah. And then big one is coming.
Wow. And
Because of the center point of the earthquake is very near here.
right.
So that the shaking is more like not like this,
It was like up and down.
up and down. Cannot stand up.
I was in Tokyo and I had to sit on the ground in
Yeah,
Tokyo.
yeah,
It felt like I was on a bus.
Yeah.
Busの
Yeah,
みたい。
uh-huh.
And I had to sit on the ground in Tokyo. I can't imagine what it was like. It was
Uh-huh.
Shindo Nana here.
Yeah, because I grew up in this city since I was born in here. I had a many experience of the tsunami and the earthquake.
Yeah.
That was incredibly big.
I've been in a lot of earthquakes. This is one that made my heart stop. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was like, I'd never felt anything this strong. My building was swaying. This is Tokyo, hundreds of kilometers away. It's
Actually, my house was washed away.
oh,
So a long time I was living in temporary house.
yeah. Well, I got so many questions to ask you, but I want to get you have a presentation for us today.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at this.
Yeah, we go another room.
Yeah, we'll be back. So Eddie has prepared something for us to check out in the room over here. This is a new building that opened last year in Keisanuma. It's beautiful here.
This room.
Okay, this room. All right, let's go inside. Training room. And you were on NBC in the United States, right?
Yeah.
Talking about this.
This is right over another one.
Oh, this is okay. Yeah.
But this is maybe 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm gonna start the just a little bit.
We can see you back there. It's all right. It's all right. So we're gonna see a presentation, a little bit of video, and then we're gonna be able to talk a little bit. We'll dim the lights for you, but check it out. I'm like right in front of it. You can see my shadow.
Japanese townspeople look on in horror as a colossal tsunami causes catastrophic destruction. March 11th, 2011. Approximately 45 miles.
So this is Keisanuma here.
An earthquake measuring
This is where the earthquake took place.
generates giant waves that roll towards the island's northeast shore. In their path is the city of Keisanuma. Because of its location, Keisanuma has an economy based around fishing. Aichi Kato grew up in Keisanuma and manages a hotel in town.
Oh, that's your hotel.
Keisanuma looks out to the sea. There is an island.
Oh, it's okay. You look a little younger, huh? When was this taken?
This is about 8 years ago, and this is the immediate after the tsunami. And I
Yeah.
have another pictures, so I will show you that these pictures.
Oh, okay.
Which is I took. Sorry.
What was the name of the program on NBC? Weather
Report.
Report.
Yeah, they have a license, so.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of.
Sorry.
It's all right. So I don't know. I can't really show you the whole thing because it's a copyrighted material, maybe. But it's interesting and I'm really good. Eddie actually speaks really good English. He lived in Portland and Rhode Island, in Providence before.
Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon. That's not far from where Peter is from right here. So we can take a look at this video together.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. Okay.
Oh, yeah, please.
The title is "Live This Moment. Life is what you make it." Okay.
All right.
Okay. This is the view of the Kesennuma city from the mountain. It looks very beautiful, and we have a very characteristic geographic point called Rias Coast. Rias means like a complicated seashore line. So as you see that our bay is very narrow. So once a tsunami came over from over there into inside of the bay, the height of the tsunami is quickly going up. So since our history, couple hundred years ago, tsunami hit our area many times. This is beautiful, but we have such history. So this is my hotel. The location is about 50-meter sea level. My house was inland, this area. It's about 5 meters sea level. Tsunami was 6 to 10 meters. First warning was 6 meters, but actually I saw 10 meters. So as I told you before, this is an explosion of the 22, there is a 22 heavy oil tank mouth of the bay.
This is from the oil tankers.
Heavy oil tank, And then the tower of high voltage power line collapsed by tsunami. Sparks ignited heavy oil. We heard loud explosion sound, and it makes us very scared. We felt fear and escaped to mountainside.
Oh, to the top of the hill there.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll put this here because then the audio is a little bit better. I'll just sit down there. That's okay, right there. Yeah. I want people to be able to have good audio
Okay,
here.
so I go.
Yeah, go ahead.
through this, okay. And time is the tsunami was happened 2:46 p.m. That time nobody was there. But many people was escaping from the tsunami and come over to Haila, our place, because our place is located 50-meter high
On the hotel.
on the hill. Yeah. So I make a decision to open the door, because at that moment electricity is already break down. Water supply is also break down. So I have to open using by hand and open the door, front door. So about 80 people was there. Let them inside of the building.
Was this suddenly after the earthquake? People.
Yes,
maybe
suddenly.
people started to come.
Yeah, and the hotel is a very convenient place because we have a candle, big candle. This is using for the wedding ceremony.
Okay.
We put the fire, and we are surrounding the candle, and nobody talk, and we are shaking, and because it was too shock, the tsunami and the earthquake was very big, and also there was some small earthquakes continuously. So we
Aftershocks.
yeah, and we couldn't sleep at all until the morning. This is the next day. Next day was, I remember, there is no sound in the city because of the city is dead. I mean, no, there is no sound.
No activity in the city.
Yes, I mean that. So, no birds, nothing. But I strongly remember the weather was very fine.
Yeah.
And a nice blue sky, but on the ground, it's just like a hill.
It was cold, right? It was
Yeah,
pretty cold
yeah,
in March.
Yeah,
March 11th, March 12th was a cold day.
yeah, still cold. And sometime in the evening, there was just snowing, actually.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That's a car up there, by the way. You can see there's a car
Yeah.
that's going up here. Is that the road going up to the hotel? On the
Yes,
side?
yes. This is a very narrow road, and these maybe 200 to 300 gross tonnage tuna fishing boat. About 16 tuna fishing boat on the on inland.
Ah, and these tuna boats were out on around the corner, right? They
Yeah.
weren't. They don't dock in this.
Yeah,
harbor.
and this is my growing up town called Shishiori area. The next day, in front of the hotel, another one here, and
Wow.
also that you saw that explosion. This is a heavy oil tank washed away here. Its diameter is about 20 meter. This one, and also this one. This is a big heavy oil tank.
Right.
Yeah. And next day, I was looking for my mom to my hometown area, but I couldn't. My residence is just maybe by car it's 5 minutes from the hotel, but there is no road, and the land is actually 70 centimeters sunken, and the water was there, so I couldn't go. So I walk around a detour in the mountainside, and I passing through 2 tunnels and get reached in my hometown. So Tokyo Fire Department people
From Tokyo.
Yeah.
Wow.
These guys are from Tokyo. Tokyo Fire Department people, many people came here and saving victims.
How long before the water from the tsunami subsided, went down? Was it in the
two-
morning it was gone?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
So the morning when you woke up, there was still water.
Yeah. Not high, but
Yeah.
low level. And this is a place I grew up, my town. And this is about couple hundred gross tonnage carrier boat.
Ah, I
It's
see
coming.
that.
It's coming from the bay, inland, about 600 or 800 meter inside.
Wow.
And yeah, every time I saw this picture, I remember the smell of rubble, and the smell of heavy oil, and the burnt smell of living things. Because later on, there are many dead body found later in this area. That's why I didn't know that time.
Yeah.
This is another picture, but this is more like after bomb, ground zero type, This area is earthquake, tsunami, big fire. A very hard
Was this
place.
how many days after the earthquake was this? Was it a week after?
This is next day.
Oh, the next day.
Yeah, next day.
Wow.
No, next day.
Oh, the day after.
Day after.
Okay.
Sorry.
The day after.
So my hometown designated as a catastrophic disaster area later here.
48 hours later.
Shishiori, yes.
Yeah.
And after I go back to hotel, the Japanese Self-Defense Army came finally, and it's a day 4 morning, and they bring they bring one paper, this
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and I knew that my place became evacuation center.
Oh, that's your hotel.
Yeah. 150 people.
So
at that
the
time.
the red circle is his hotel, number 5 on the list.
Yeah,
And
and the other places are most of the public place, you know.
yeah.
My place is 150. It's
it-
like a private company, so too many. Huh?
Yeah, that's a lot.
And nobody is coming from the city center, so we have to taking care of the 150 people about 70 days.
Wow.
So no, that's decreasing day by day. Even though I didn't notice I am suddenly representative of the evacuation center.
Interesting.
That was very heavy
Responsibility
Yes,
for you.
yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wait, did
And
you receive help from the government or from the self-defense force to help to take
later,
care?
later,
Oh,
later.
Yeah.
But very hard things is after 1 week.
I can imagine.
Cannot sleep at all.
Water, food,
Yes,
sleep,
yes,
rent bathrooms, all these
In
things.
front of me, 150 people, and I didn't know. My family still,
Yeah.
and my house is washed away also.
Ah.
Something like that. And this is the hotel view. This is a paper from the city hall, and this whiteboard I wrote down that who is in our places.
To keep track of the.
Yeah. Because of the many people look for their family and coming to my place, I have to take care of them also.
Right.
Yeah. And this is maybe every day we have to go to the near city hall. City hall is my place about 20 minutes by walk. We are carrying empty bottle to get inside into the water.
Right.
3 times in a day.
What's that in the middle of the street? Is that?
That's empty tank near the bay. There was a very big store warehouse.
Yeah.
Inside, it's a empty tank was there.
Okay.
But if tank is empty, it's very
Yeah.
how do you say?
Well, it'll
暴れる
it will.
津波で暴れてあれのタンクが家をみんな壊した。
Yeah, I think it was it full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was full, so it had some. Also, the aftershock could probably move it around too.
Yes,
But this is a tank that's just in the middle of the street. Very dangerous situation.
Yes.
How long did it take for them to get rid of the tank? Was it like 1 month or more?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is my house. No, this is a house on my house.
The house on your house.
Yeah.
So your house is under this house.
My house is disappear because my house washed away. Used to be here,
Ah.
250 meter to north,
What?
and it was already broken. And I
Yeah,
found
So your house moved 200 meters
250 meter north.
north.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is my house.
That's your house.
Yeah, my house was 250 to move to north and then burned. That was a fire zone. Fire zone.
Yeah.
So, this is my second boy. Look for something. He found his notebook.
Oh, good. So his homework was okay.
No, it's a burning, and that second boy was at that moment is second grade of the high school. This is the junior high school, 4th grade's notebook he found. So he told me, "Hey, Dad, this area maybe our home is here."
Oh, because of the notebook.
Yeah, so I was collecting about 2,000 jazz record.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
was in States, I
Ah.
sent them it, in my youth.
Yeah.
I'm collecting a jazz.
Did you find
jazz-
them?
Yeah. I didn't bring this picture today, but nearby. But it was burning and like this.
Warped.
Yeah, warped.
Yeah.
And we have also more, variable things in nothing.
Photo albums.
Some of photo albums. I was surprising. My wedding ceremony picture was there.
Wow, that's very lucky. Yeah, a lot of people lost family photos.
Yeah, but it was tough moment though.
Yeah.
And after 10 days, Japanese self-defense army was take over this rubble to make one car can move this road. They make a road, you know.
Yeah, I remember coming through here. Very similar. This is what it looked like when I was coming through.
And
here.
then my wife said, my wife wanted to go to another town, inland town, to buy something. So me, my wife, and my second boy went to that Ichinoseki.
Yeah.
And on the way to Ichinoseki, I saw many other self-defense army's car from Kyushu Island.
Kyushu. So they came all the way from Kyushu.
Yeah.
What does the sign say?
This is a disaster helping. So they have an experience of the earthquake of the Hanshin Awaji.
Oh, right, in Kobe. 1990,
Yeah.
1995, right? 1995.
That's why they came over to our place. And finally, I reached at spa, taking a bathroom.
Yeah.
After 10 days.
Wow.
I saw that the electricity light was after 10 days. I was so glad. Oh, it's light.
Something's returning to normal.
Yeah, and then also
water.
Because out of water, out of electricity, 10 days.
Wow.
So we think these things, we think it's ordinary.
Right.
But it's not ordinary. It's something happened. It stopped. I have to learn it.
We take for granted the things that we have in our daily lives that when they're taken away, it completely makes our lives so difficult.
I never thinking about that, Light is important, water is important, but I learned about that because without nothing, 10 days.
10 days?
No, but after that, the day recover for water was 53 days.
Wow.
And light, 41 days.
Wow.
So without those, I was living with the people.
So you were in your hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once, the sun is going up, we wake up. If sun goes down, we sleep. Something like that.
Yeah. That's how you know what time it is. And we didn't really have smartphones. It wasn't, this was a time
actually, my second boy of the high school was exam study with candlelight.
Candlelight.
Yeah.
It's like a Meiji Jidai, Edo Jidai.
Yes. But he could pass the exam for the good university.
Good.
Keio University.
Yeah. After this, he's ready for it. This is the biggest challenge. He's ready for anything.
Yeah.
Hardworking kid.
Hardworking, yes. And then after 2 weeks, the city, Kesenuma City, provided me to the temporary toilet.
This is for your hotel. I
didn't mention toilet, but toilet was a really, really hard job, I have to take off.
Oh no, I remember.
I have to carry it to the mountain and dig in the hole and, every day I have to do because 150 people.
You did it for everybody?
No. After that, we did
together.
Okay. But first, just the hotel stuff.
Right.
And I thought this is not, things to do. Everybody has to do. So I make rules.
Yeah.
So greetings, cleaning up, and toilet cleaning, and bring shit to the mountain.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Right.
It's over because temporary.
They brought in the temporary toilets.
Yes. And then also that water supply. This is a water tank car. So these neighbors, people are coming to get the water from this car. It's about 10 days after tsunami.
Was it just they couldn't get to you because of the roads, because of all the
Road.
Because Kesanuma is on the so everybody knows here Kesanuma it's a port town. So when the
Yeah.
tsunami came, it blocked the city
Yes,
off, right?
isolated.
Yeah,
Especially our area was isolated. It's like a peninsula a little bit.
yeah.
So I have to wait until the road was cleaned up and self-defense army people clean
Yeah.
up and the water supply is coming.
I guess the only way in and out might be by boat. But
Yeah,
there's,
yeah,
but
yeah.
there's no boats, right?
No boat.
So you're trapped.
No boat, and also in the bay there are many boats were sunken. It's a danger to come to.
Ah, right. Many chemicals.
Yes,
many boats.
yes.
What was the smell like? You can smell the chemicals.
Yeah, chemicals and heavy duty oil. Smell of heavy duty oil.
Ah, yeah.
So after 2 weeks, my friend was came here. This guy came from Tokyo
Yeah.
for bring supporting stuff. Until this moment, many people came to me help because I was on the TV next day.
Ah,
So everybody knew I am still living and it's a very hard time, so everybody came. And the guy from Kobe, Kita, because still no electricity. This is a candle. Huh? This is the people who live in our area, our hotel. This is another prefecture's officer, stay hotel. Without electricity.
okay.
They stay. The mayor came over here. Hey, Mr. Kato, the down below the hotel is all washed away.
Yeah.
Your hotel and the couple of hotels is still moving, but your place is one of the, very closest hotel. Please help me. But mayor, I don't have, no electricity, no water, no, just stay. It's enough. So they came.
A lot of volunteers came.
Came.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of the good stories after following.
Yeah. These guys also.
The hard part with cleaning was getting rid of the mud, which had a contamination.
Yes.
The contamination in the mud in the houses was what was so bad. You had to take all the tatami out and dig the mud out.
Right.
That's what a lot of people don't know about. The cleanup was super hard, including here the sento, right?
Yeah,
It's just-
this is the big bathroom of my facility. And I was thinking stop operation because of all our employees get the damage and so.
Ah,
So nobody is working and for the prospect I didn't have a prospect for view for the future because
Right.
this is devastated town and nobody tourists is gonna come. I didn't think about the people coming to help or construction people. I didn't have an idea, so I make a decision to stop operation. But mayor came over to Mr. Kato help me, so I make a change the decision
yeah.
to open the hotel. So everybody is working. It's a volunteer clean up for my bathroom, big bathroom. And my last guest, it's a Chinese ladies. They are working at the fish meal company at that moment. They are staying about our places about 6 days, 2 months.
Okay.
And Ministry of China came over to bring them up to going back
To China.
to China. And after that, I opened the hotel.
Right.
Just 2 months. After 2 months,
After 2 months, it was
Yeah,
back in
that
operation.
incredibly.
That is an
It is the
incredible story.
fastest open in Kesanuma City.
Yeah.
Yeah. And first our guest was this crane company's people and also the diver who going to dive to fix the water pipe.
Under the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have in mouth of the bay we have an island called Oshima Island. So there were the water supply pipe underwater. So tuna fishing boat was burning, exploded and sank So pipe was broken.
Yeah.
So those people are diving and crane. They bring crane and take off the sinking boat and fix the pipe for water supply to the Oshima Island.
Wow. So Oshima was very difficult situation.
More than 1 month without water. Yeah.
Wow.
So those people are our customer, first customer, for reconstruction people.
Right.
So I put the name on it, the name card, Kesenuma, helping Kesenuma construction hotel, reconstruction hotel,
Right.
or something like that. And this is a diver,
Yeah. There's a-
Japanese style.
Yeah.
This is a temporary restaurant because our restaurant was dishes are falling down. It's mess. So this is the second floor. I made it.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. This is a temporary graveyard.
Oh, for
About
people
the-
who lost their lives. Yeah.
About 1,000 people died here, and we have three. How do you say? Burned. Body.
Crematoriums.
Yeah, 3.
3 crematoriums.
Crematorium, but the number of the bodies too much, so some of the boiler was broken down,
Yeah.
so cannot do. So once and buried, and then dig it up again, and crematorium.
Wow. And
That-
then after.
yeah, that's a self defense army did this. This is a hard job. Actually.
Yes, that was one of the toughest.
Yeah. And this is a Buddhism statue found near my hotel. It's more than 100 kilogram and 25-meter moving.
Wow.
And these priest monk from Nagano Prefecture, and they play for this Buddhism.
So the temple
statue.
was gone. Everything.
A
Was
small
gone.
one, small.
Small
one.
temple
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
gone, but the Buddha still
Yeah.
survived it. Wow.
So this rubble removed by self-defense force, July. This is July. This is January next year. Already a temporary shopping area was brought.
Oh, can you go back? Can you go back? You can see the difference here. Look at what it.
Yeah, this is the
was.
same place I took.
Yeah, 6 months later,
Yeah,
half a year later, they'd really changed it.
yeah.
Wow.
Quickly, and this is a temporary shopping area, and there was 9 places after they made in the town, temporary shopping area. Now it's reassembling, and every owner build up their own shop right
Yeah.
now. This
Okay,
more 9.
Oh, they don't have that place. I got a Kakiguri there in 2015. That's where I was, in there.
Yeah.
Nice people. They told me
Yeah,
many
yeah.
stories.
This one was very popular places.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I would. You can see that video on YouTube still.
Okay. So many students or many young people came over to my place through the people helped me. The young people, remember?
Yeah.
Came over because that young people maybe more than 10 years ago he was traveling with 5 people and coming into my place, but they didn't have money. So I let them in my hotel one night for the free charge. And then he helped me after
Ah.
this. Now he is the president of some kind of NPO.
Wow.
And still his office is in Kesenuma, and they are doing well.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a very, life is beautiful things. So,
I think it's karma, right?
yeah,
Which goes around, comes
Yeah.
around, helping.
many
Wow.
many countries, I couldn't go out anywhere, but all over the world came over to my places.
Kesanuma became a place. A lot of volunteers. A lot of friends came
yes,
up here.
yes. And at this moment I opened my mind because I was, concentrate work for my reconstruction by myself and by my business.
Yeah.
So at that moment, my heart was open. So everything I accept, open heart. Okay. So if my heart is open, somebody coming open. So heart open, open heart is very closed. So still I have a very good contact with those people.
I think that in Japanese, I guess it's very hard. You know, this tragedy, this devastation, really opened up people, brought people together too, didn't it? So
Yes,
there's- I mean, it's such an awful event, but you can see such good things that happened
Yeah.
after it.
Yes. I lost my house. I lost my cousin. I lost my many things. I lost,
Yeah.
but I get many people's heart connection
Yeah.
still.
Lifelong friends.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then my experience is once in a 1,000, So, which mean is a study of once in a 1,000. That is my experience. I thought I am having a mission to telling about my story to the many people. So I've been in outside. I've been in another high school. That's Kyoto University. I've been to in the Kobe High School.
Yeah.
And still I'm talking to the many students as a storyteller of the
Oh, what happened?
what happened, and also speaking my poor English to try to
I don't think so. It's good English, right? And nobody has any questions. Everybody understands what you're saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, everybody. My English is I learned about 1979 in Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is another problem of the seawall.
Ah, right.
Our area is used to be a very beautiful area, but this is we have to do, against tsunami. But this is billion the money is investment. But after 25, 30 years, we have to spend the money again, and also the beauty is gone. It's another problem. But in another things is our after the devastated earthquake and tsunami, the government make a decision to put infrastructure to more advanced. So now we are under construction of this gate bridge. Right side is the bridge is already completed and tunneled.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
very high, isn't it? It's quite high off of the
This is 32 meter.
32 meters up.
This is
okay.
110 meter. And also about the tourism side, we start a new tourism to do action. Our area is not only a sightseeing, to do something like fishing or climb up a mountain or diving or playing with kite and the mountain. There are many programs right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So so I like this map because you can see Keisanuma is quite large, isn't it? So we're here, right?
Yes, we are here.
We're here,
We are here.
right?
Hi.
But Keisanuma is
Is this all Kesanuma?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're having fun in the back.
Yeah. Tomorrow, are you gonna go here?
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
So you are going to this area, I think,
Yeah.
and fishing this area.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yeah. And this is Tsunami Memorial Museum, which is opened last year. There are many many people can visit here. I hope if you have a chance, you go there.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the end picture. This pine tree looks like a dragon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dragon pine tree. It's a symbol of the reconstruction of Kesenuma city.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's still here.
yeah, and it's more like there is a park right now,
Okay.
and this is a long time ago. I took immediate after I took, and I found this. Wow, this is look like a dragon. My eldest son name is Ryu. Ryu means a dragon.
Yeah.
That's why, and this is the second boy, Eisuke and Ryusuke. So these two brothers look at for bright
Oh, Ryu
future.
means dragon.
Yeah.
That's from Street Fighter, right?
Yeah,
Ryu,
yeah,
the
yeah.
video
yeah,
game,
yeah.
right?
The,
Yeah.
the character was different, but
Okay, yeah.
so this picture for me is two brothers. Eldest brother, Ryu, and second boy, look for the bright future.
Ah,
okay?
I like this photo.
Okay. And I want to the message to all of you. You know, after I experienced this, incredibly experience, I thought I was thinking after that the value relationship with people.
Yeah.
Believe in tomorrow. Live the fullest today, because we don't know tomorrow. We don't know after 1 hour. We don't know after 1 second. Just right now, we have to live it. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. We have a small audience here. Japan, living here in Japan, we don't know when the earthquake's going to happen. This is one of the things people don't know about it. Any moment, it can hit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we have to live happy, live now, live in the
yeah,
present.
yeah,
Yeah. Use the money we save. Buy something.
yeah, yeah.
Go get some.
Oh my God, this is
Go get some ramen. Live. Wow. So for those of you joining us, if you have some questions, that'd be really cool.
Yes.
This is Eddie. Eddie is somebody who survived the tsunami, and the images that I saw very much remind me of 2001 in New York City. After the terrorist attack, it very much reminded me the rubble and the feeling that like just we could not believe that this actually happened. It felt like a science fiction movie, right? Like it didn't feel real to me. When I went back to New York and I saw that there were not any Twin Towers anymore about a month after, it was just devastating to me that how could this have happened? I couldn't register it even today. And there's still some reminders here in Kesanuma, including the museum, which I haven't seen yet, that opened up last year. The evolution of this town, Kesanuma, over the last 10 years is really incredible to see, especially if you visited here before. And tourism is something that, before the tsunami, there wasn't too much tourism, was there?
So.
Yeah.
Because of the before tsunami, the economy was kind of tough.
Yeah.
Influenced by Lehman Brothers.
Yeah, the Lehman shock. I remember that too. So there wasn't a lot of tourism, but I'm hoping that maybe you put Kesanuma on the map, because I do want people to feel what I was here this day, and it was really, really scary. This changed my life. This is why only in Japan, actually, this is why I started this YouTube channel, was because not a lot of people were coming to Japan after the tsunami either. The whole country. This is not a destination that you wanted to come to after the stuff that happened in Fukushima at the nuclear power plant. And you saw just devastation and hurt. And this is my home. So this channel is a reaction for my love for my home. So for Kesanuma, it's really important, I think, to be here. Eddie, thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Can we go outside? I want to show, for those of you that are just joining us, I'm going to take you outside a little bit. Owarimashita ka?
Should I go?
Yeah, come on, for maybe a couple minutes. We can answer some questions for people. I want you to see what the city is like today. You've seen what the city was like when it's in a really tough situation. This is what the presentation's for. Now you're going to see what the city is like almost 10 years later. For me, I had not been here. 5 years ago was the last time I was here, and it's just a completely different view from this really beautiful building that opened up last year as well. Wow. I think it's still open. Yeah, Jody, 9 years later, the 10th anniversary is in about 3 months from now, right? Today is December 11th, so 3 months.
Yeah. Today is a memorable day, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
live every day like it's special.
Live every day.
Live every day like
Yes,
it's special.
yes,
Here, and now you can see there's the hotel up there,
Yeah.
which you closed 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That must have been tough to close it.
Very tough.
Yeah.
but
What
but it's life.
That is life.
But
What is
that building helped 150 people at that day.
So some history there.
Yeah.
Some history.
Can you see up top of the mountain? There is some statue over there.
Oh, right, up on the top
That
there.
is a symbol of the sail, you know,
Yeah.
for play for the people, for the future.
I think
Hope.
there were a lot of videos taken. People were as the tsunami came in from
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Up
That
there.
was where
Yes,
there's
yes, yes.
a lot of YouTube videos that are still on the platform there. You can see.
That is a memorial park, which is complete next March maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to go and check that out there.
Yes, yes, yes.
But if I take a look at my archived footage from 5 years ago, which
Yeah.
I'm thinking about putting into an episode, you can see they've done so much work here. It's so beautiful compared to 5 years ago. I was in shock. I remember I went into this shop here and there was a really good Ichiba de sho. Achi. There's a
that ramen shop right side is there is a black building over there.
yeah.
That is owned by Ken Watanabe, actor.
That's what Ken Watanabe
yeah,
shop.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go in there.
Yeah.
He was in.
Sometimes he was there. He's there.
Oh, you can see Ken
Yeah,
Watanabe
suddenly.
going in there.
Yeah.
Just suddenly, Ken, I'm up here, man. Dark Knight. He was Batman's friend or something. He was in the movies. I don't know. A long time ago. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Okay, everybody come to Kesenuma.
There you go. Final message. Come to Kesanuma. I want to get some of your questions. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'll be back in there in about 1 minute from now. I want to take some of your questions here because I think this is a really important presentation. It was really important for me to talk with Eddie and give you kind of some insight because we're getting closer and closer to that 10th year. Photo Luke Hawaii, aloha John, thanks for stopping by. You're welcome. Cha Baibi, welcome your new traveler. Thank you, Vic. Santosh from India, Dimitri. Do you know if they have programs for foreigners to come help with this type of stuff? I'm gonna ask him and I'll write that. I'm gonna be here for 2 days, so if you have any questions, leave them in the description below. And if you have any questions, leave it in the description below and I will try my best to answer it tonight. And tonight I might do a live stream around the town here, as well as tomorrow I'll be eating breakfast near the coast. So I want to bring you the next 2 days, show you what the town's like so you can kind of feel the vibe of Kesanuma. Again, you still hear some construction. They're still doing some stuff here. Urze's here, visited Kesanuma last year. Best sashimi in Tohoku. Also visited the high school museum. Hope the best for everybody there. Thank you, Urze. I guess he said it's going to be another year before they finish everything. Maria Damolakis, thank you. Gonzo, John West. Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. So if you have some questions, I'll be here for the next 1 minute or so. I still have to keep on going. I'm gonna be talking with, we're gonna be going tomorrow. By the way, make sure you hit subscribe because I'm gonna take you on a fishing boat tomorrow. And we're gonna be taking a trip out into the sea, which will give us an idea of the area on the water here at Kesanuma. Because I cannot imagine what it was like on that day in March 11th. I've seen the videos on YouTube and I remember watching it on NHK live. But we're gonna go around here and go fishing tomorrow. And it's gonna give us some insight. I'm gonna bring it live, of course. So you wanna subscribe to Only in Japan Go and we'll bring as much information about Kesanuma as I possibly can. I came here on the JR East Welcome Rail Pass. I think if it wasn't for big shout out to Japan JR East, because without that pass, it would be really, really expensive to get up here. But because I have a Japan Rail Pass, I think I got it on me. It makes it a lot cheaper. So big shout out and thank you to them. Here's the pass right here, JR East Welcome Rail Pass. It's 12,000 yen. It's good for 3 days of unlimited Shinkansen travel in Tohoku, which is awesome. And I'll be using this a lot over the next couple of months to come back up to here, I think, because I'm going to be filming an edited episode about Kesanuma and some of the other towns that I visited when I was volunteering. Yeah. I hope you did enjoy it. Hutch, this has been great, John. We did some fundraising here in Banff, Canada for this disaster. It was a lot raised. And you can see that all of that, I think, has been put to some really good use. And the people, they still have scars. I remember talking, I don't want to get into it because I get emotional too. When I was volunteering, I can still see people's faces. But I remember my friend Mike and I, we helped somebody move a refrigerator out of their house so that they could start to take the mud out. And there was a lot of stuff we needed to get removed out of the house, but he didn't really want us to do that. He just wanted somebody to talk to. And this is a couple months after. And we went in and he made us some tea and he told us about that day. And he just wanted somebody to connect with. We didn't say a word. We just listened. And the story it rips your gut out when you hear, one day maybe I'll tell it. I want to go back there and see how he's doing because he was not well. He lost his family in the tsunami and he didn't know why he was still alive. And it's stories like that, Wow. That's why I think it's important to come up here. Yeah, so thanks. I know that a lot of people gave a lot of help up here to Tohoku. Some came and volunteered and some helped financially. And it's a good thing. I think the area seems to be doing a lot better than it was 5 years ago and definitely than 10 years ago. And I'm happy to shine a light here on the platform that we have. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you a little bit later on because I got more live streams to do. Raymond Centeno, thank you. We're going to pay it forward by eating and drinking and buying a lot of stuff here. So have a good day, guys. Have a good night. See you again from Kesanuma. There's a bunch of live streams coming over the next 48 hours. Thank you to Eddie-san and all of his hard work.